as it is a SmackDown holiday tradition.
SmackDown holiday tradition? We have seen multiple Miracle on 34th Street fights taking place over on Raw, more notably last year. When did this become a SmackDown thing? I just want to let everyone know that I have calmed down and decided to continue making cookies for the WWE during the holidays, as long as nobody destroys all the work I did to make them.
Is your confidence shaken at all after your loss to Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro?
Is our confidence shaken about competing in this Christmas-themed match against the tag team that's not Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura? Oh, absolutely, that totally makes sense.
I drew your name from the SmackDown Secret Santa.
Uh-huh, sure. It was totally because you drew Otis's name from the Secret Santa hat. Wink, wink. Obviously, Otis isn't the brightest guy around here, but given he's been through the situation of his ham getting destroyed already, why would he take the ham Mandy Rose gave him and put it on the announce table where it can and will be destroyed at any moment?
WWE backstage, Booker T, Renee Young, and Christian.
And possibly some other guy who keeps appearing and not appearing. I wonder who.
Please keep your hands off the ham.
I'm with Corey Graves. He didn't even touch the ham, and Michael Cole continuously reprimands him for doing so. Consider yourself lucky that Corey is retired, Michael.
Kinda weird, a grown man fighting over ham.
Doesn't sound as ridiculous as much as a grown man wrestling with his self-loathing at his parents' house while ranting endlessly about pro wrestling. Or as ridiculous as a guy ranting about wrestling while counting numbers for the last 10 years.
Probably apply for jobs at Macy's.
And thus begins the endless amount of references to Christmas movies, but not one single mention of Die Hard. You're just lying to yourself at this point if you don't think of Die Hard during Christmas.
In Midtown. Or in Brooklyn. What's that have to do with anything?
Hey, you're the one who brought up the plot of Miracle on 34th Street. Don't start asking questions about the relevance. That's my job.
Position for another tag team title opportunity.
By winning a Christmas theme match? I don't know if that would ever be the case, although I wouldn't mind seeing the tag team championship on the line in this match.
Double team by the Revival!
The Revival had the chance to put Tucker through the announce table, but then chose to put him back down so his hands could hit it? Forgive me for being a nitpicky Grinch. Again, for the how manyth year in a row.
I think, actually, Otis...
Well, at least these guys are putting the cookies to good use by shoving them into Otis's mouth. Better than throwing them all over the floor and pissing me off, so I'll let it slide.
Would buy one present and all the kids...
You motherfuckers!
Tucker still hasn't recovered. Probably hasn't recovered from being kissed by God's greatest creation.
Corey, that was Otis who was kissed by Mandy Rose earlier, not Tucker. Sadly, as usual, Tucker is the one left out while Otis gets the glory.
And it's gonna be a blue Christmas!
It's already a blue Christmas because we're on frickin' SmackDown, and I hate you for all these cringe references.
Wonderful time of the year!
How come some of these presents on the stage have actual items inside and some are just empty entirely?
Matchup, and Tucker really has been...
Yep, that just happened, folks. Tucker was incapacitated by a small little Santa Claus hat to the face. Out of everything Scott Dawson could throw in, that's what he chose. Hey, it worked, but it's a sin that it worked.
Oh, and Tucker, human beings.
Dash Wilder sees that Scott Dawson took a suplex on the stage setup, and instead of doing something about it, he cluelessly asks Scott if he's okay. Obviously he's not okay, dumbass. Well, we can confirm Dash was never good at bowling since he had a clear shot to Tucker's knights and went straight into the gutter. Tucker had to grab the bowling ball with his hand just to ensure something on his body was hit.
I think it was a split.
Maybe the reason Dash Wilder sucks at bowling is because he thinks he was playing football. Try punting that thing and see what happens to your foot.
Keep your hands off that ham, Corey!
Corey is not even touching the fucking ham, you bastard!
Now the double team. Oh, no!
That was funny. I'll take a sin off for that. But that also had to be painful because Dash not only got his Wilders caught in the Christmas tree, but his entire body has been impaled with needles. Merry Christmas!
Down and Tucker, oh my God! Set over the announce table.
Michael Cole made a huge deal about Corey Graves touching the ham when that never happened, but is completely fine with the Revival throwing Tucker into the ham, knocking it over. I think he just hates Corey in general and wants an excuse to be mad at him.
Oh no!
Scott should be more worried about Mandy Rose kicking his ass than Otis, since she's the one who got that ham in the first place.
Legos!
Some would say this is childish on WWE's part to replace the thumbtacks with Legos. Clearly those losers have never stepped on a Lego in their life or accidentally fallen into a pile of them. At least the thumbtacks pierce into your skin while the Legos press against your goddamn muscles and tendons. I'll take thumbtacks because there's a chance I can't feel anything, while I feel everything from Legos. Scott Dawson has the best reaction to landing in Legos. A simple ow because with that type of pain, that's all you can say. Great work on Dash Wilder to stay up in the electric chair position, but with the way Otis fell, it looks more like Scott Dawson gave him a cross body on that landing. Even with Dash being the victim of the electric chair, Otis still had Scott land on him, so why isn't he also hurt? The Impractical Jokers are on the outside and not daring each other to participate in this match.